I'm actually going to put this at the beginning because I don't remember if I introduced myself at the beginning. Hi, I'm Kiara. I am a native New Yorker who lives in Northwest Arkansas. We have lived here for about 5 years. I'm so excited that you're here. And thank you to all the new subscribers. And since the beginning of the year, I'm up like 50 people and I'm so excited. And I hope you like what you see here. Hi everybody, it's Kiara. How are you? It is, you'll be seeing this, it's Monday, January 12th, 2026. And this is going to be a weekly update video with everything I've done this week and my plans for the week of January 12th. So it was a good week. Let's see. So here was my list of what I wanted to do, and I did everything on this list. So I had to do Designer Mystery Block 6. Well, this is block, I think this is block 4. And this is block 5. And this is block 6. So those are all done. I did the Riley Blake Design Challenge block 1. I have my first fully finish of 2026 because I put the binding on this. This is the Autumn Harvest for Mystery Quilt from Fat Quarter Shop. So I had to put the binding on that. So I did that. I cut out Designer Mystery 2024 block 12. It's right here, ready to assemble. And then my last thing was to assemble the bottom row of Jolly Bar 5. So that was this right here. And that's that right there. And then I also did one of the sides of the middle. I also did this right here. So this is the whip I'm focusing on for January. So it was a good week. I accomplished everything I wanted to on my list. So I am extremely happy for that. I was scared that I would not with going back to work. And I didn't do anything in the sewing room on Wednesday and Thursday because I had other stuff I needed to do. So it was a good week. And I keep everything that I'm working on in my planner. So on Friday, I did the block 1. I did the bottom row of the Jolly Bar 5. I cut out an embroidery machine project. Oh, and I also did an embroidery machine project, which there'll be a video for on Wednesday. Go walking through how I did this. It's a mug rug. And I'm going to sit it on my table here. So it was like an awesome week. So tomorrow starts my week 2. The second full week. And so I have a new list and it has a little bit more on it. So I hope I'm not setting myself up for failure. So I want to sew Designer Mystery block 12 because that means that then I have all my blocks done. Tuesday is the second block of the Riley Blake Design Challenge. Block 2 comes out, so I want to do that. Thursday starts Fat Quarters by the Dozen week week or month one. I don't, hold on. Trying to see where that is. It's over here. Hold on. Let me see so we can see. Design challenge. Okay. This is Fat Quarters by the Dozen. Let's see what's on tap for. Is this? Okay, page 4. We're making 2 blocks because I want to cut and starch because we have 2 weeks to get this done. So I want to at least cut and starch. Making a large and a small. So what I think I'm going to do is this is my background, so I think I'm going to take a 1/2 yard and I'm going to starch a 1/2 yard of this. And then I will wait until I get the cutting instructions and decide what I want to cut from here. So, because I have on my list to cut out and starch this week. So that is what I will do. Or I will just pick, I don't think, oh, do we have, actually, let's see. 4. So we're doing, it says we're doing 1 small beams block and 1 large. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I'm thinking with what's on the quilt, I think it's this right here. So I think I need 2. So it looks like I need 2 fat quarters for that. So I'm just going to choose 2 fat quarters and go with that and starch that to start. So I have that ready. That's Thursday. So, I mean, I don't have to do that right away this week. Okay. Then Jolly Bar 5, week 8, I want to cut out and sew. I have to do this block and it all goes together. And this will be this section right here. So that's on tap for this week to finish that. Then I want to load a quilt on the Moxie for quilting because one of my goals for 2026 was to quilt 1 quilt per month. And it's a 3-day weekend coming up. So I want to do that. Then I need to cut the finishing on Designer Mystery 2025 so I can do row 2. Then I have to cut the Designer Mystery 25 block 7. And then I want to cut my Among the Stars month 3. So at the very least, it's a lot of cutting this week. Which is okay, which is all good. So I'll probably do a little bit more because, like I said, it's a 3-day weekend coming up. So, and I wasn't in here Wednesday and Thursday. I was in here Friday. Then yesterday, my husband and I went out and I didn't come in here because I had some other stuff I needed to do. So I did that. So it's all good. I did a little bit of cross stitching and I'll probably do a cross stitch video at the end of the week because I should be getting a finish back, which I'm excited about. But I need to I need to open the closet. I need to get, actually, hold on. I think I know what quilt I have this backing right here and I don't know. I think I'm going to do okay. I think this is going to be the quilt that I quilt. This was a book quilt. Simply Jelly Roll. This is the Simply Jelly Roll quilt. And I think I'm going to do this. And this is going to be the backing. Not great, but it's good. Okay, should I use this back? This is my binding. Or I can do this back. Hold on. Or I have this one. This is a Pat Sloan. I'm thinking it might go with this one, even if, because I just think that that is a little bit better. I think this blue is a little bit too different. I think the blue is a little bit too different. So I think I'm going to do that, the white one. The white, the two Pats, put all the Pat Sloan together. And I think that'll be, yeah. So I'm going to load that quilt. I probably have a lot of backing there. And I have the binding all made, which is cool. So I don't know what I'm going to do for quilting it. I think I'm going to just use a white thread, but that's going to be the quilt that I quilt. So that's all I've got for you today. Work was good last week. Nothing really huge. Kids were a little bit ramped up, and by Friday we had all our kids back, which was nice. Ready to get started again. I don't feel quite so exhausted because I slept yesterday till after 9 o'clock. I haven't done that in years. So it's all good. So I hope you all have a great Monday. I will see you Monday and Wednesday for sure, and we will see about anything else. I'm still trying to figure out content for the channel. So I hope that things go. I got one thing I don't get. Okay, maybe y'all can explain it to me. For the most part, everybody's so kind and everything, but every once in a while, somebody gives a thumbs down. I never give anybody a thumbs down. If I don't like something, I just don't give a thumbs up. I mean, that's what the scroll button for. You don't have to watch. Anyway, it was just an odd thing, and it's on weird videos. I don't know. So I hope you all have a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.